UFO crash here in Roswell, New Mexico, and then the government covered it up.
To me, this is a fact. He said that the Air Force was out there. When they went out there, there was a crash. There were bodies that they took.
All grays?
Yeah.
That's all gray.
In 1947, a man by the name of Mac Brazel says that this is where he saw a UFO crash, and along this 2-mile stretch is where they say they found a ton of unearthly debris.
It's almost spiritual. There's a lot of research to be done. There's not just Roswell, there's lots of UFO events. There's, lots of witnesses that you can make your own decision on. This is just one event, but this is the start of it all, apparently.
When gravity stops working, the sky drops things we never expect to see, from animals that have no business flying to flying objects that have no business on Earth. Tune in to watch unbelievably terrifying things caught on camera. A tourist captured footage of what appears to be a crashed UFO. The metallic object, smooth and saucer-shaped, looks like it might have landed a bit rough. But here's the strange part. There's no dust around it, almost as if someone or something meticulously cleaned up the scene. The video cuts out before we can see what the tourist encounters, leaving us with more questions than answers. While authorities recently acknowledged UFOs are a reality, this particular one raises some eyebrows. Its perfect, classic flying saucer form and spotless condition seem a little too convenient. So, what do you think? Martian Meetup. Tourists in a UFO hotspot claim to have captured undeniable proof of alien visitors. Their video shows a sleek, unidentified craft landing, followed by the emergence of 3 humanoid figures. The tourists insist the footage is untouched, adding an intriguing layer to the sighting. The figures, shrouded in mystery, quickly return to the ship and it vanishes in a blink. Could this be genuine evidence of extraterrestrial contact? If so, it suggests aliens have been visiting us for quite some time, perhaps leaving us completely oblivious. '51's probe. A colossal orb descended on an empty landscape, but keen observers spotted something even more unsettling. Its landing site, a suspected testing facility, rumored to be none other than Area 51. This revelation sent shivers down spines. Whispers of Area 51 harboring captured aliens have swirled for years. But what if the truth is far stranger? Could this facility be a communication hub for extraterrestrials? The implications are staggering. As this behemoth UFO landed into Area 51's backyard, the burning question remains: what exactly goes on behind those classified gates? The Cube of Doom. A baffling video surfaced online, showing a mysterious cube hovering peacefully over the vast Chihuahuan desert. The anonymous upload ignited a debate in the comments section. Some viewers argued it was a hot air balloon with a unique, boxy design, but skeptics pointed out the glaring inconsistencies. No visible flame to power such a balloon, and its seemingly effortless maneuverability defying wind gusts. The cube's smooth disappearance behind the mountains fueled speculation even further. Could it be a cleverly crafted hoax, or something more extraordinary? The video's ambiguity left viewers with more questions than answers, with some even entertaining the possibility of an intelligent entity controlling the cube's movements. Chilean UFO. Panic is brewing in Chile after a video captured an unidentified flying object moving impossibly close to the ground. This rare event has sparked a frenzy of theories, with many pointing towards a potential alien invasion. For the first time, we might be witnessing the inner workings of an extraterrestrial craft. The metallic ring surrounding it has some speculating that it serves as a crucial launch pad, perhaps even a source of energy needed for interstellar travel. Interestingly, past reports of mysterious rings embedded in the Earth fuel this theory. Could these be dormant landing pads, patiently awaiting the return of their alien counterparts? Secret visitors. Back in April 2016, residents near the Arizona-Mexico border reported a bizarre sight. A large object streaking across the sky, followed by a loud boom and a fiery descent into the desert. Alarmed, they contacted authorities, but their reports were dismissed as a transformer malfunction. One resident, unconvinced by the official explanation, took to Google Maps that revealed something unsettling. A giant UFO-shaped silhouette nestled deep in the desert, suspiciously accompanied by an SUV. The location inaccessible to the public. This discovery fueled speculation. Was it truly a UFO the government was keeping under wraps, or something else entirely? Octoturn. 2 months ago, Mexican skies became a stage for the bizarre. A UFO adorned with tentacles materialized, leaving researchers perplexed. While explanations have been thrown around, none have managed to stick. The hot air balloon theory quickly deflated. A closer look revealed a distinct lack of a crucial element, the base that houses the flame. Another attempt to explain it away as an octopus drone met a similar fate. De-addled scrutiny failed to detect any telltale whirling blades. So, what is it? Mexican researchers, despite repeated investigations, are still scratching their heads. The tentacled UFO stands as a testament to the unknown, a reminder that the skies might hold more than we can readily explain. Starstreer. In 2016, an Australian beach witnessed a dramatic spectacle. A resident, testing out a new body camera, happened to capture a streak of light tearing through the dark sky. Initially gripped by fear, he thought it was a missile, but the object, a meteor, made its fiery descent into Earth's atmosphere. The event was followed by a rumbling sound, hinting at a potential crash. Thankfully, fate intervened. The meteor plunged harmlessly into the ocean, miles away from any populated areas. It was a lucky escape, but also a stark reminder of the celestial bodies that streak through the cosmos, occasionally brushing past our planet. Auroras Offspring. A blinding object materialized in the sky, catching everyone off guard. Onlookers initially speculated it might be an advertising stunt, a balloon, or a float, but a closer look revealed something far stranger, something that defied human design. The object resembled a giant jellyfish, serenely drifting through the air. Yet, unlike its aquatic counterpart, it possessed some unsettling features that left everyone baffled. The unpredictable nature of the sighting only amplified the confusion. Could this be a visitor from beyond our world? If so, let's just hope they prefer the company of clouds to closer encounters. Launch to loss. A farmer in southern China ran for cover as a mysterious object fell from the sky. The metallic shape, resembling a rocket, sent him diving for safety as a deafening explosion echoed seconds later. The dramatic scene has ignited speculation. Well, the object could be debris from a malfunctioning satellite, streaking through the atmosphere and causing a fiery disintegration upon impact. Creeazoid. Tourists in Mexico captured a perplexing video that shows a strange creature emerging from the clouds and gliding silently through the sky. While some online speculate it might be a goblin or mythical creature, the video lacks the detail to confirm any specific identity. The creature's form is unclear, and its movements appear controlled. It seems to focus on the tourists below, who wisely remain calm throughout the encounter. After a brief observation, the creature disappears back into the clouds. The video has sparked debate and theories. Is it a cleverly crafted hoax, a rare bird species caught at an unusual angle, or something entirely unknown? Site of Secrets.
What better than having a drink? That's from the future, a spacecraft that crashed down on Earth.
In 2015, a mysterious object crashed in Sandton, South Africa, causing a stir among residents and halting traffic. The bizarre sight attracted news crews eager to report on the event. Initial investigations suggested the object might be debris from an aircraft, but no reports of missing planes emerged in the area. Another theory pointed towards a satellite, though there were no corresponding announcements about satellite malfunctions. The lack of a definitive explanation fueled speculation, including the possibility of a UFO crash. However, without concrete evidence, the true nature of the object and its origin remain unknown. Man-made horror. In March 2023, amidst global lockdowns, a peculiar sight unfolded in the skies of Phoenix, Arizona. A video captured a humanoid figure soaring through the deserted airspace. The figure's human-like form sparked immediate debate about its nature. With limited information, some viewers speculated it was a supernatural being, taking advantage of the empty skies. However, a closer look revealed details that challenged this notion. The figure exhibited an undulating up and down motion, which some commenters interpreted as attempts to re-enter another dimension. A more grounded explanation could be a person using a sophisticated hang-gliding suit or paramotor, especially given the lockdown context. The deserted environment might explain the lack of other witnesses. Still, the Phoenix phenomenon, as it's been dubbed, remains a mystery. So, what's your take on it? The Sky Whale. A shocking sight unfolded over the Russian coastline recently. A colossal object, swaying gently in the air, left onlookers bewildered. The internet exploded with theories, but none could definitively explain the sight. Some initial speculation centered around reflections or projections, but these explanations quickly lost ground. Others drew a comparison to a breaching whale, a notion quickly dismissed due to the object's size and sustained hovering. The most dramatic theory, fueled by the object's eventual departure, involved an extraterrestrial visitor returning home. However, the lack of concrete evidence leaves this explanation, along with the others, in the realm of speculation. Skyar. You'd have to be really down on your luck if a meteorite decided to crash land in your home. Ruth Hamilton of Golden, British Columbia, had a close call recently when a meteorite crashed through her roof and landed on her pillow. Fortunately, she wasn't home at the time. The incident highlights the potential dangers of falling space debris. Though such occurrences are statistically rare, Canadian authorities are investigating the meteorite's origin and composition. News reports indicate that Hamilton remained unharmed and even somewhat unfazed by the experience. Odd and about. An unusual object spotted in the sky over Nova Scotia has generated multiple reports from observers. The object's strange form, initially mistaken for a cloud formation, has sparked curiosity. While some suggest the object's dissipation reveals a dark shape at its core, visual confirmation is difficult. The object's true nature and origin remain unidentified. Glow in the dark. Three weeks ago, the Alaskan sky became a canvas for the unexplained. A cluster of bright orbs streaked across the darkness, leaving residents and authorities baffled. Initial speculation leaned towards local aircraft, but the glowing green lights defied any known plane's visual signature. Holographic projections were quickly dismissed as well. No scheduled light shows were on the calendar. Perhaps the most puzzling aspect is the orb's synchronized movement. They glided in perfect unison, as if choreographed. Could they be a fleet of some kind, adhering to some alien code of celestial etiquette? Or is there a more earthly explanation that eludes us? Celestial Post. This next video might just be the alien proof we are waiting for. The footage captures an ethereal light tendril reaching down from the sky, seemingly tied to a hovering object above. Taken in the US, the scene has ignited speculation of an alien abduction in progress. After all, what other reason could a UFO have for such a dramatic display? Skeptics, however, argue that the light could be a reflection, perhaps from a lamppost, its movement caused by a slight breeze. But is the slight movement enough to explain the entire phenomenon? The jury's still out on this one. So, are we witnessing a glimpse of alien technology or something far more ordinary, cleverly disguised by the night sky? Nightwing. A dazzling flash tore through the night sky, momentarily turning darkness into day. The brief spectacle left the driver speechless, as captured on video. Investigators later confirmed the light originated from a meteor burning brightly as it entered Earth's atmosphere. Fortunately, the meteor landed harmlessly in a deserted field, causing no injuries. E.T. undetected.
It looks like it's moving with the clouds.
Fresh out of training, a pair of Air Force officers in training got a baptism by fire. A UFO sighting right over Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. At first, they figured it was a rookie prank. But nope, this unidentified object was the real deal. Even more chilling, the location. If something like this can waltz over a top security base unnoticed, what else might be zooming around our skies? The mysterious UFO hung out for a while, then zipped off, leaving the officers and the internet buzzing with questions.
It looks like it's moving with the clouds.
Midnight cruiser. Panic erupted in a rural area as a bizarre black orb streaked across the sky before crash landing in a field. Thankfully, no one was harmed, but villagers quickly contacted authorities who raced to the scene. Initial speculation centered on debris from a malfunctioning aircraft. However, no recent flights were reported in the vicinity. The object itself was even more perplexing, encased in thin wires and defying identification by even the first responders. The conclusion for most seemed inevitable: a UFO, or at least part of one. But the mystery surrounding its origin remains unsolved. Backyard touchdown.
For a Michigan couple when a satellite crash landed in their backyard, and their reaction, priceless.
Satellites are supposed to keep a watchful eye on us, but one took its job description a little too literally. In a bizarre turn of events, a satellite crash landed right in the middle of a family's backyard in Saginaw County, Michigan. The bewildered homeowners contacted authorities, who identified the unwelcome visitor as a Samsung space selfie balloon. Yes, you read that right. This wasn't a high-tech government satellite, but a promotional stunt gone awry. Apparently, the balloon was designed to take a selfie from space as part of a Samsung campaign.
We're giving people an opportunity to have their face in space.
Unpredictable weather, however, sent it careening off course and into the unsuspecting family's yard. Thankfully, no one was hurt, but it definitely makes for a story and a potentially impressive lawn ornament to tell. Dreams in debris. Last year, an unusual sight unfolded in Maharashtra, India. Residents watched in awe as streaks of light blazed across the night sky. Dismissing them as meteors, they went about their lives. But a few days later, a rude awakening jolted the remote village. A thunderous boom echoed through the night, sending villagers running outside. To their surprise, they found scattered metallic debris, some pieces large and ring-shaped, as if a spacecraft had crash-landed. Fears of extraterrestrial visitors ran high. Authorities, alerted by the panicked villagers, arrived to collect the scattered fragments found across 3 villages, who then revealed that the debris belonged to a Chinese spacecraft that had breached Indian airspace days prior. Its fiery descent leaving behind a trail of mystery and metallic fragments. Born to fly. Have you ever seen a bird frozen in midair? Well, now you have. A recent video captured a bizarre scene, a group of birds seemingly stuck, unmoving in the sky. We've all seen those funny online clips where a bird appears perfectly still because its wing beat matches the camera's shutter speed. But this feels different. Another explanation could be the parallax effect. This happens when objects at different distances appear to move at different speeds. Maybe the birds were flying at just the right angle to create the illusion of being stuck. The problem? Parallax usually affects just 1 or 2 objects, not an entire flock. So, what's the answer? Bird experts are scratching their heads. Maybe it's a trick of the camera, or perhaps something more puzzling. Noisy neighbors. Move over, black cats. Here's a new reason to hit the brakes: hundreds of creepy crawlies. A few months back, Nevada residents faced a shocking invasion: Mormon crickets. These critters weren't shy, blanketing driveways and neighborhoods, forcing people indoors. Scientists believe the newly hatched insects deviated from their usual migration path due to recent droughts, landing them smack dab in the middle of civilization. The good news? No one was harmed. The bad news? Imagine the constant chirping. Lift off, let down. Gravity's grip seems to have faltered yet again. A metallic sphere crash-landed on a secluded Brazilian beach, narrowly missing sunbathers by a hair's breadth. The incident sent shockwaves through the sleepy town. Experts initially suspected a human origin, pointing to a gas-fitting nozzle on the object. However, officials quickly debunked this theory. No aircraft reported missing parts. This left a gaping hole in the explanation. Was the sphere a visitor from beyond the stars, its design eerily similar to our own technology? Sky mattress. Parisian Skies took a twist when a mysterious object hovered over a residential street. The sight, captured on video, defied explanation. Was it a cleverly crafted photo trick? Or perhaps a masterclass in video editing? The internet, abuzz with the viral clip, offered a buffet of theories. Following the recent wave of unexplained monoliths, some viewers suspected extraterrestrials were upping their game. Others believed it was a mundane explanation, a product of human ingenuity. Fluttering oddity. Hold on to your hats. This isn't your average octopus sighting. A video capturing a strange creature hovering in midair has sent shivers down spines. Forget the ocean depths. This octopus is defying gravity with its seemingly endless flowing appendages. But before you scream alien invasion, let's unpack the possibilities. Drones and hot air balloons are quickly dismissed. The creature's movements are too fluid, too unrestricted. Rocket exhaust isn't a contender either. So, what are we looking at? Perhaps it's a cleverly disguised sheet somehow caught in an air current, but how it maintains its shape is a mystery. Or maybe, just maybe, it's a visitor from another world, ready to explore our planet, hopefully with peaceful intentions. The truth, like the creature itself, remains suspended in midair. Do you have something to add here? Let's talk in the comments section. A Grim Spectre.
It's going down.
Panic is gripping New Mexico after a video surfaced showing a bizarre, elongated creature descending from the sky. The long, serpentine form swayed with the air currents, yet maintained a surprising sense of balance as it drifted behind buildings. Fear has gripped locals, with many convinced it's a sign of extraterrestrial visitors. Some viewers suggest it was a deflated hot air balloon missing its flame, but eyewitnesses vehemently deny this, claiming the object vanished entirely by the time they reached the landing site.
It's going down.
Feathered freefall. A disturbing scene was caught in Arkansas in January 2011. Thousands of red-winged blackbirds were found dead across several cities, scattered on streets and rooftops. Concerned residents reported the incident to wildlife officials. The sudden and unexplained nature of the die-off sparked worries about potential environmental hazards or avian diseases. Investigations by the Arkansas Livestock and Poultry Commission, the U.S. Geological Survey's National Wildlife Health Center, and the Southeastern Cooperative Wildlife Disease Study ruled out poisoning, diseases, and weather events as causes. The most likely explanation centered on the birds being startled by loud noises, possibly fireworks set off during New Year's Eve celebrations. This could have caused them to fly erratically in the dark, leading to collisions with buildings and ultimately their deaths. Cloudy with a chance. A video captured in the Middle East in 2014 shows a peculiar cloud formation that has baffled observers. The cloud initially appears stationary but then changes direction and seems to elongate downwards. The dramatic movements have fueled speculation about the cloud's nature. Some viewers, like yourself, have suggested the possibility of a hidden object within the cloud. However, identifying cloud formations from a distance can be challenging. Without more detailed observations or atmospheric data, it's difficult to determine the exact cause of the cloud's unusual behavior. Halo-lusia. A recent sighting over the Mexican coast has captivated observers. A pillar of light visible in the night sky has sparked curiosity and debate. While some initial theories suggested sunlight breaking through clouds, closer examination reveals the light appears to be twisting slowly. This movement has fueled speculation about the phenomenon's origin. Scientists are currently investigating the cause of the light pillar. Natural explanations, such as certain atmospheric conditions or interactions with light sources on the ground, are being explored. Outworldly Bill. A Montana homeowner recently captured footage of a strange, sheet-like object falling from the sky. This sighting, following a period of unusual activity in the area, sparked speculation among residents. Theories ranged from playful, that is a drone carrying toilet paper, to more serious, like a broken aircraft part. However, the mystery was soon solved. The object was simply a fragment of a large sheet commonly used to protect crops. Strong winds likely lifted the sheet, causing it to appear as if it were falling. Jerusalem's mystery. 13 years ago, witnesses in Jerusalem observed a bright object moving slowly across the night sky. The unusual sight, unlike any aircraft they had seen before, sparked curiosity. The object reportedly drifted towards the city center, seemingly near the Iron Dome air defense system. According to the observers, two bright beams appeared from the object and then vanished quickly. While the nature of the object remains unidentified, the reported lack of response from the Iron Dome adds another layer of intrigue to the event. This raises questions about the object's capabilities and the possibility of undetected aerial activity. Money heist. A resident of North Sumatra, Joshua, recently had an extraordinary experience. After hearing a loud boom, he discovered a small hot rock in his backyard. Recognizing its potential significance, Joshua contacted authorities. The rock was confirmed to be a meteorite, a natural object from space that falls to Earth. Meteorites can hold scientific value due to their extraterrestrial origin. In some cases, they can also be valuable to collectors. Joshua's meteorite was reportedly valued at around $1.5 million. Thankfully, no one was injured by the meteorite's fall. Gothams Roost. A tragic event unfolded in Australia in 2014 when a large number of bats were found dead on the ground. This phenomenon, often referred to as bat rain, was not caused by literal rain, but by extreme heat. Temperatures soared above 110 degrees Fahrenheit, 43 degrees Celsius, exceeding the bats' tolerance for heat stress. This caused them to lose vital body functions and ultimately led to their deaths. Estimates suggest that around 5,000 bats perished in this event. The high number of casualties necessitated community involvement in clearing the deceased animals. Disco Dynamite. Miami Beach is known for letting loose and having a good time. But even for them, a giant disco ball bobbing in the ocean might be a bit much. So, what's the real story behind this shimmering sphere? Could it be a UFO crash-landed for an impromptu beach party? Maybe, but are we ready to dive down that rabbit hole just yet? Only time will tell. Downpour of Wings.
You may have seen that dramatic video of hundreds of birds literally falling from the sky.
A shocking scene unfolded recently as a large flock of birds plunged towards the ground. The dramatic video shows the birds losing control and crashing, with many sadly perishing. While the exact cause remains unclear, avian experts suggest a predator might have startled the flock.
Best guess is this is a predator. This is a hawk or a falcon that's come into the flock,
causing them to react frantically. However, the possibility of a disorienting event, like sudden loud noises or bright lights, shouldn't be ruled out. Inked with success. In 2020, residents in various parts of India reported strange black rocks falling from the sky. These incidents caused some property damage but initially went largely unnoticed by authorities. However, after a resident posted about it on social media, officials took action. Investigations revealed the rocks were debris from a meteor spotted entering Earth's atmosphere weeks earlier. The scattered fragments likely fell to Earth at different times and locations. While the value of these meteorites is debatable, they certainly hold scientific interest as potential extraterrestrial material. Sky cycles.
A woman from Berlin is trying to solve an unusual mystery after a large piece of ice appeared from the sky in her yard.
8 years ago, a resident in Ontario experienced a strange phenomenon. Large chunks of ice fell from the sky, landing in her backyard. This localized event, with no reports of similar ice falls in the surrounding area, remains unexplained. Local authorities, upon investigation, suggested the ice might have originated from a passing airplane. However, the validity of this explanation remains open to debate. Mauna Kea. A night walk in Hawaii took a turn for the unusual for a group of tourists. Gazing skyward, they witnessed a mesmerizing sight, a glowing spiral with a central orb twisting and twirling across the darkness. The location, directly above the dormant Mauna Kea volcano, fueled speculation. Whispers of a UFO visiting a hidden alien base rippled through the group. However, the mystery was short-lived. Authorities stepped in to dispel the notion of extraterrestrial visitors. The truth behind the breathtaking display: a recently launched satellite, its exhaust trails illuminated by the night sky, creating the illusion of a celestial dance. Open discussion. A strange sight emerged from the skies of Utrecht, Netherlands, just last month. A video capturing what appears to be a UFO crash has sent the internet buzzing. UFO believers are ecstatic, convinced this is undeniable proof of extraterrestrial visitors. However, experts remain unconvinced, suggesting the video might be cleverly edited or created using special effects. So, what's the truth? The jury's still out. But with so much unusual activity happening around the globe, maybe a close encounter like this isn't so far-fetched after all. Thanks for watching this video. I will soon come back again with another intriguing video. Until then, check these other videos out on my channel. Thanks once again.